Picture this. You're scrolling through your social media feed, and a headline grabs your attention. It claims something outrageous, something you'd never believe. But there it is, shared by your friend, your neighbor, your cousin. Welcome to the post-truth era. This is an epoch where objective facts are less influential in shaping public opinion than appeals to emotion and personal beliefs. It's a time where truth seems to have lost its value, replaced by the seductive allure of sensationalism and subjective narratives. The post-truth era didn't just fall out of the sky. It's a product of our times, fueled by the rise of the internet and the ubiquity of social media platforms. These platforms have democratized information, making it accessible to everyone, everywhere, at any time. But with that democratization comes a downside. Misinformation and disinformation spread like wildfire, unchecked and unfiltered. They're shared and reshared, gaining credibility with each click. It's a phenomenon known as information pollution, and it's making it increasingly difficult for individuals to distinguish between fact and fiction. In the post-truth era, truth can be manipulated and molded to fit various agendas. It can be distorted to create confusion, to sow division, to stoke fear. And it's not just about politics and power plays. It's about our everyday lives, our perceptions, our decisions. It's about how we see the world and our place in it. The impact of the post-truth era on society is profound. It undermines trust in institutions, fuels skepticism, and creates a breeding ground for conspiracy theories. It's a world where the line between reality and illusion is increasingly blurred. But amidst this chaos, there's an opportunity to reclaim truth, to challenge misinformation, to demand transparency. The post-truth era has made the quest for truth a collective responsibility. It's a challenge that requires critical thinking, media literacy, and a relentless pursuit of facts. In this post-truth era, the quest for truth has become more challenging, yet more essential than ever. So how do we navigate this sea of information, half-truths, and outright fabrications? The key lies in redefining our reality. In this era of post-truth, it's crucial to exercise critical thinking and media literacy. These skills are not just tools for the discerning mind, but our compass in the vast ocean of information. Like a lighthouse amidst a stormy night, they guide us towards the shores of truth. So, what is critical thinking? Picture it as your personal detective. It doesn't simply accept information at face value, but questions, probes, and investigates. Imagine you read a sensational headline, "Aliens land in Central Park." Critical thinking doesn't immediately jump on the bandwagon of belief or disbelief. Instead, it prompts you to ask, what's the source? Are there any credible witnesses? Has this been corroborated by other reliable sources? Now let's talk about media literacy. Think of it as your inbuilt filter. It sorts the wheat from the chaff, the real news from the fake. It asks, is this a trusted news outlet? What's the author's bias? Are there any facts to back up the claims, or is it all opinion? These skills are not just for journalists or detectives, but for each and every one of us. They help us to question, to seek evidence, and to think for ourselves. They challenge us to redefine our reality, to shape it not by what we're told, but by what we discover to be true. Take, for example, the story of the boy who cried wolf. If the villagers had applied critical thinking, they would have questioned the boy's claims, sought evidence of the wolf, and perhaps saved themselves a lot of unnecessary panic. If they were media literate, they might have recognized the boy's history of deception and taken his cries with a pinch of salt. In a world where truth seems to be a rare commodity, these skills are our most valuable assets. They empower us to redefine our reality, to discern the true from the false, the fact from the fiction. Redefining reality is not about creating our own truths, but discerning the real from the unreal. Now, you might ask, how do we embark on this quest for truth? It's a journey that requires not just curiosity, but also a commitment to discerning the truth. To begin, make fact-checking a habit. In the world of information overload, not all information is created equal. So, before you accept any information as truth, verify its accuracy from multiple reliable sources. Next, broaden your horizon. Don't just rely on a single source. Seek out different perspectives, different voices. This will not only enrich your understanding, but also help you to spot biases and discrepancies. Lastly, question the origin of the information. Who is the author? What's their motive? Remember, every story has a storyteller, and every storyteller has a perspective. Remember, the quest for truth is more than just seeking answers. It's about developing a critical mindset, a discerning eye, and a questioning spirit. The quest for truth is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's a journey that requires patience, perseverance, and a healthy dose of skepticism. Why does this quest matter? Because truth, dear listeners, holds power. The power of truth is a force to be reckoned with. It shapes our understanding of the world, illuminating the path before us with the torch of clarity. It's the cornerstone of our decisions, the foundation upon which we build our actions. Without it, we are merely wanderers in the dark, lost in the labyrinth of ambiguity. Moreover, truth is the linchpin of trust in society. It's the bridge that connects us, the glue that holds us together. It fosters mutual respect, understanding, and cooperation. Without it, the fabric of society begins to unravel. Threads of trust and unity fray and break. In a post-truth world, the truth is not just a luxury, but a necessity. It's our beacon in the fog of misinformation, our compass in the sea of uncertainty. So let's embark on this quest for truth, not as passive consumers of information, but as active seekers of truth.